Management.
Project manager.
Physical therapist.
Emergency medicine resident physician.
Internal medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician. Emergency medicine resident physician.
OBGYN resident physician.
Dermatologist.
Hey.
Lawyer. OBGYN resident physician. Lawyer.
Flight attendant.
I'm a city girl live from Miami.
I'm V. Bride, and I'm a plastic surgeon resident physician.
Those in our community beset by the kinds of spirits that seek to destroy us. We need to think robustly, just for instance, about the demon of disinformation.
I want to talk about this clip because it was, I found it in Gender Warlords page, whatnot. That's a shout out, by the way. I want to talk about this clip. You see these women and, a wedding party, walking to the camera and calling out their professions and whatnot. It was presented as part of the ongoing gig at the Black Man Suit event that happens in Houston. Those are business owners, okay? Those are business owners, and their business, it was a clothing business initially sponsoring it, and I think that's cool because it does give back to the community and shit. You notice that you listen to all the professions. There were a lot of medical people in the medical profession, one property management, and thank God one self-admitted city girl and shit. I give her flowers for her honesty and shit, however you feel about it. But I want to point out something and shit. Okay? A lot of black women who present online as successful boss bitches or whatever you want to call them. That business is self-serving, okay? It does not give back to the community and shit. It is superficial and inconsequential. And I also want to posit that a lot of these women in the medical profession are simply there because of the per year capita that they earn, okay? They're not going into those medical businesses out of any sense of altruism and shit. I wouldn't doubt that there are women like that out there and shit, but in our society, they're very superficial, very capitalistic and shit. And these, black women are some of the biggest consumers in the country. That's why you see them everywhere in advertising, television, and, plastered over everything, Unfortunately, it's had a side effect of giving, some people easy target and shit. Some people from the other side, the minority, majority, who bemoan the whole woke deal and shit, use us as a human shield, one way or the other. Right? I want to talk about that, because all of these women were calling out their profession. It doesn't mean anything to us as a collective. You being a plastic surgeon, you being this, that, and the other, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't bring anything back to the community. It's self-serving. You only in those medical professions for the money that you earn and shit so that you can, play, so that you can buy baubles and, go on vacations and all this bullshit. And at the end of the day, what is it really all about when, black women as a collective are the growing face of evictions and shit out here, and people who are recently homeless, black women are the face of it, along with the rising face of crime in our ethnic community and shit. You see a lot of them doing this stuff. They misuse public office for their own personal, benefit. All right? Now, I'm just getting really fucking tired. I don't know if this clip was done as a dig at those men in the suits. Just those men doing an event and shit. I think it's hilarious that black women abuse us every day, verbally, some physically and a lot spiritually and shit, that they always go for emotional terrorism and abuse. And they just can't, abide us talking to one another and shit. They want you to stay with that veil over your fucking eyes so that they can keep things pretty much the status quo, right? They're not raising, if they have children, they're not raising their children to be entrepreneurs or innovators and shit. They're just raising them to be employees, a small cog in a big machine. That's what I posit. I don't give a goddamn about your diploma, okay? I don't give a shit. Your accomplishments mean nothing ethnically, okay? It doesn't give anything back to the community, I could shit on a bunch of women that have beauty businesses and all that bullshit. What does that give back to the community? What the fuck does that do? We've been under their leadership for over 100 years and shit, off the cuff, the matriarchal society, we lost our political power and economic stability and shit based on their actions alone. They do things to undermine our people as a whole and shit, intentional or not. All right, and I can prove that 10 ways to 1. This is not the purpose of this video. It's just to say that no black man gives a fuck about your education and your employment and shit. Okay, what men want from you is a solid life partner, shit, a wife. Okay, this is not a business partner. You're a fucking wife. You are supposed to complete him and shit. Okay, you guys are supposed to be 2 pieces of a puzzle coming together and shit. Okay, you're not business partners. So you're man and wife. You're organically coming together and shit to build something. Okay, what is the whole deal with the family tree? What do you think that is? What is your fucking end game with being a dick? Okay, being an asshole and showing out and shit. Okay, nobody gave a fuck that you have a diploma. Okay, that's for you. Okay, that's for you. You shit on yourself. Okay, and if you're mad about me saying this and whatnot, you should get mad at the black woman who posted this in the men's forum and shit. Looking to inflict emotional damage and shit because she was in her feelings. The men and boys gathered together in huge numbers, wearing suits and to do a photo shoot for TikTok. It's just ridiculous. You don't own nothing, you don't run nothing, and nothing you do matters. That being said, keep your head on the swivel. Please protect your back and your goddamn seed. Right? Do not make these flawed people the stewards of your future and your legacy and shit. That's why SBM equals save yourself, black man.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.